you're here to do and go and do that. You, because before you know it, you're gonna be dead. Aren't you? And you know that I know that you know it's the truth. Come on, get up. Do you, please? Thank you. What's going on down below? What's going on down below? That sounded a bit like a, I don't know, a question about your pubes as opposed to a general hello. Or maybe down below means further past your pubes. And to some of you who have foot fetishes, it means your feet. Like, so I might be just talking about your toes. I don't know, man. Whatever floats your boat, home girls and the home boys. And home babies, if you've got any ute thems listening. Hello, welcome to the show. My name is Reuben Christian, comic based in East London, and this show is called Do You? It's a whole load of uncensored conversations with those that are doing what they love. People that have found their calling, people that are living by their own rules and are passionately adding value in their own way to the world. I champion those people. I believe I'm one of them, and I think more of us should do that rather than just rotting away. Do you know what I mean? Typing on a screen, man. I don't know. You might be someone somewhere and your job is to just research caterpillars, but you hate caterpillars. You might hate caterpillars, man. You might be a pumpkin person. Go and find your pumpkin thing to do. Do you know what I mean? Go and do that. So that's basically what this is about. Today's doer, I call these people doers on the show, is another friend of mine. He goes by the name of Kieran. You may know him as Pharaoh. Depends on how close you are to him. I mean, he's a mysterious kind of guy. He's a mysterious guy. He's always head to toe in black. He's like an up-to-date sartorial Undertaker kind of guy. If you've been in and around London, right, especially to the creative events, you may have seen Kieran, you may have seen Pharaoh, but you may not know him. Like I said, head to toe in black, usually, shit's changed now, but usually impeccably dressed, and he just floats, like how Jesus floats in water, just floats around raves. It doesn't give much away. He doesn't say much. He doesn't communicate much until, pause, breathe. He's on the ones and twos then. Boom shakalaka, Lord of mercy. I like mixing Lord of mercy with boom shakalaka because it shows that I got soul, man. If anyone's questioning my heritage, don't. I got soul. That's all you need to. That's all you need to know. But yeah, when Kieran's on the decks, mate, he is sick. He's like one of our house party DJs of choice. Myself and my brother, even my sister Rosie loves going out to check this guy's spin, man. He can mix house into old school neo soul, R&B, trap, jungle, whatever. This guy's got it because he comes from a musical background, a musical family. Not only is he a DJ, stop man, phone, stop making noises. Not only is he a DJ, he's also a photographer. He's a creator. That's what he calls himself. He's a creator. And what I admire about Kieran is two main things. One, that he's impeccably dressed without making an effort. And the secret to that, supposedly, is that he's weeded his wardrobe down to the basics. So there's no shit in there. If he opens his wardrobe and he's in a rush and he puts shit stuff on, he can walk out and to us it will look good because all his stuff in there is his best stuff anyway. So he'll never actually look shit. Do you know what I mean? That's what Kieran's about, man. And he's about this minimalist. He has this minimalist mindset. Just work with the best stuff. If he hasn't got nothing relevant to say, he won't say anything. He's only got the best clothes left in his wardrobe. And he only does the things he wants to do. Like, he does not listen to his parents back in the day. He doesn't listen to anyone. Kind of like me. He's just done what he believed he needed to do. And it's brought him to this path in life, which is admirable, man. I respect that. He's doing well for himself as well. You can check his stuff out on, let me just double check his website here. Kieran, man, I know you're listening, whoever. Like, I'm your close friend, but you're so D-lo that I can't even find you online. Like, Kieran and Pharaoh, none of that actually works. I found his website, and it's, oh my God, let's have a look. Actually, first, his Instagram and Twitter, right? So, Instagram is as follows. Gosh, man. Okay, here we go. At PHRH_. Again, that's PHRH_. That's Instagram and Twitter. And his website is www.phrh.co. Not UK after that, just CO, because Kieran has to be different, innit? Once you know it's PHRH, then you can find him. A true independent thinker, a rebel, but very calm, very collective, and inspirational. Here's my interview with him. Check it out. If you liked it, feel free to share, push it out. Even if you were disgusted, push it out to the world so other people can be disgusted. Just give me a reaction, man. Do you know what I mean? Shizzle. My name's Reuben Christian. You can check out my website. It's reubenchristian.com. REUBEN Christian, spelt like the religion. All my social handles are /Reuben Christian, other than Instagram, which is Reuben Christian 1. I hope you enjoy this. Keep elevating, my friends. Love, peace, and cockroach grease. It didn't even stop. Sorry, I haven't even stopped it. Wait there. Where's the stop? There it is. Stop. Find out what you're here to do and go and do that. You, because before you know it, you're gonna be dead. You're going to open another one, bro. That's a 4-pack.
Yeah.
Is that your average night's consumption?
No, this is rare. I try not to drink when I make music. But
okay, scene. Was it just because I'm coming down? You like to put up with me?
No, I was and I was out last night and I realised how much.
Last night was good though, you know. I enjoyed it.
Last night was sick.
Last night was sick, innit? Last night was what? Snips' birthday.
Yeah, I was surprised though.
You were surprised?
No, I wasn't surprised that it was sick. I was surprised with the amount of women that were there.
What, as in you thought there would be more?
No, I thought there would be much less.
Really?
I thought there'd be like a lot of just dudes that were into hip hop going to be there.
Yeah, no,
and then I saw a lot of women that were into it. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay here.
I'm gonna chill for a bit.
I'm gonna cancel my gig.
That happened. That happened. No, I didn't. I'm joking. It didn't.
You didn't?
No.
You just brought them all to the gig with you.
Exactly.
Shit, man, you lot are rolling, man. Do you know, it did look like that. It looked like, right, Snips and the whole team. Oh, thanks. This is 2 Coronas. You know, I'm driving my dad's car in it back.
That's all good.
Yeah, tell my dad that. Tell my dad that. Yeah, it looked like Snips and the whole team had just picked all the girls from the last 10 years that came, the best ones.
Yeah.
And just invited them all personally. It was a lot, man. It was actually too much. It was actually like, there was just too much.
Yeah.
Too many attractive women that you don't know what to do. I just turned around and faced the wall for a little bit.
No, but you just danced there. I think that's what it is. Because I mean, it was one of them nights where you couldn't. Like, if you weren't dancing or you weren't chirping, then you were doing nothing. So you had to do one of the two. And I spent the whole night just dancing. It was groovy.
Yeah, you were vibing, moving around in that little corner at the front.
I had to be at the front.
I saw you lot there, man. Who was it? You, Mr. Hat, Anthony, and Shaka.
And Shaka, yeah.
And who else?
That's who we just rolled up there, and then we just met everyone else.
That's sick, man. Cool. Do you feel odd in a rave if you're not by the booth? Do you need to be like, I don't know, flipping 10 meters?
No, you know what?
At least 10 meters squared of the vicinity of the needles on the
I have to be within a certain radius of the booth.
Happy.
No, it's just I really enjoy being right next to the sound. That's what it is, and the best sound is usually closest to the booth.
Oh, okay, because they're monitoring sound.
Yeah, and you know you get a lot of the subs there as well.
Yeah, no, so I realised that you basically were resting your drinks on a speaker. You were right next to it.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, it's bad for my ears, but when I'm in the groove, you have to do it, man.
Yeah, but your dreads protect your ears, though, bro.
I thought about that the other day.
Is that part of the plan? I've never clocked that until now. You know, I'm like, wait a minute.
I was thinking about that the other day. It doesn't do much
noise cancellation.
No, but it's not. Maybe slightly.
Yeah.
Because when I do put it back, I do notice a slight increase in volume. But yeah, it's because I got earplugs the other day. Yeah. Because I have to make sure that I don't damage my hearing and like. Because if I'm deaf by the time I'm 40 or 50, it's not good for my career. It's not cool. And because I'm listening to music like every single day non-stop, I have to make sure that my ears are protected. So I've got earplugs.
Because like the headphones that I've got, Bowers and Wilkins, shout out to them guys. These are the sickest things I've bought. They cost like £250. But when they've designed with this kind of mold that goes over your ear, right? To cancel out the noise. But it has to be over your ear. Yeah. So don't you lose out on stuff like the Beats headphones and that, because they're designed to cover your ear if your dreads are in the way.
No, but I moved my dreads. That's all. I literally, I just pull them back and then put them over my ear, literally.
I sound so ignorant. I sound like someone's never met a black person. So how do you listen to music with dreadlocks?
How do you wash your hair? With water and shampoo?
Where? In a shower.
In a shower.
No, like when Aaron interviewed you for his London's Locks thing, you were talking about that as well.
Yeah,
people still come up to you and say all that crap.
It's a daily thing. It's a
daily, every day.
Yeah. And I wish I was exaggerating, but it really is a daily thing.
Yeah.
You know, how do you wash your hair, or can I touch it? Oh, it's so nice. And it's like, you can't be angry about it.
Yeah.
Because people don't. If I didn't know something and I asked a question about it, I would just want to have an answer to it, because I have no idea what's going on.
So you look at every single person like that.
Yeah.
10 times a day, you don't lose patience.
I can't. How can I can either be angry about it or be happy that they're choosing to ask me a question instead of being scared of me. You know what I mean? No, because that's how it used to be. Like, if you saw a guy with dreads, then he was probably like a Rastafarian, or he was in a gang or something. Then, but
it's the way
I'm approachable, I think.
Yeah. Why do you think you're approachable?
Anyway.
Why do you think you're approachable? Because you are.
Well,
and you get approached. Look, when I'm out with you, I brought my friend to Aaron's little jam the other day.
Yeah.
And she was just there stroking your hair.
Yeah.
Saying hello, I think it was. Hands on hair before any sort of communication.
I think you introduced us.
Yeah.
But before, I said, hi, nice to meet you. I can't remember her name. I said, nice to meet you. And then I put my hand out and she went, past my hand and straight to my hair. And I was like, oh, okay. This is nice, but it's a pleasure.
Yeah.
And she was just staring at my hair for ages. And I thought, but you know what? You just don't know. So if you don't know that, like, I like seeing people being interested in things. Right, because I know how interested I am in certain things. Like when I look at people, I want to know everything about them.
Yeah.
But sometimes I just don't ask questions. I just take pictures of them and try to make up stories in my head about who they are. You know, it's really weird.
Yeah. But why didn't you actually find out?
I do eventually, like, but it depends on the situation. Because sometimes I'll just, I don't know, message someone on Facebook, be like, listen, I really like how you look.
Yeah.
And I want to know, like, how you are. Do you know what I mean? Because the story that I've made up in my mind about you, I kind of want to confirm it, or I want to disprove it.
Yeah.
So let me spend a day with you and just hang out and just take pictures of you just during your day.
Sick.
Yeah.
So it's curiosity that kind of is a catalyst for some of your photographic work.
Yeah, definitely.
And so there's no plan. That looks interesting.
Yeah.
Let me explore it via pictures.
Exactly. I mean, a lot of that stuff, most of that stuff is it's just on my computer. I don't even have that out there. But I've got a blog where I follow some women around that I think are cool.
Yeah.
But most of it is just on my computer because it's
Why
just
not men?
my thing.
Because they've got dicks.
No, I followed men as well.
Okay.
It's there, but again, it's just on my computer.
Okay.
The women thing is, I just think women are more interesting.
Yeah. Is that because you're a male?
I think that's because I'm a straight male.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm sure if I was a gay woman, it'd be the same thing. You know, it's sex sells.
Yeah, it does.
And I still don't even sell my images in that way because I do a lot of commercial work.
Yeah.
And advertising. So I think for me, the whole sex sales thing is literally sex sells to me. It sells my mind. It keeps me happy.
Yeah.
And that's it.
It keeps your mind stimulated.
Yeah. And it's not even like I'm taking nude photographs of people. It's just you're a female and I don't know anything about your life. Like, show me what you are. Show me who you are.
Yeah.
That goes beyond your breasts and your vagina.
Aesthetics.
Yeah. No, but you know what I mean? Because I don't want to blind myself.
It's not about your labia right now.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
Allow the labia.
All right, so let me get this straight, right? When I met you, I knew you as a photographer, right? But then when I got to know you and we started moving together, not that we moved that tight now because we work in kind of different fields.
Yeah.
But then I realized that you were a DJ.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And to me, you come alive more when you're DJing. But then again, I haven't seen you at a shoot properly.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? What are you, first and fourmost, a photographer or a DJ?
I'm a creator.
Yeah, that's what you say on your Insta as well. Just Pharaoh - what you're promoting now, creator.
Yeah, I'm a creator first. I mean, I know a lot of people say that they're like an artist first or some shit or whatever. I'm like, it's like I used to say that, but then I realized that other people who were saying that were not actually artists first. They were just people that say I'm an artist sort of thing. They were that sort of person who
they wrote one sentence that rhymes and rapper.
Yes, yeah. So most
not example himself, for example.
No, not yeah. But a lot of musicians say I'm an artist sort of thing. It's like, okay, yes, cool. It's a form of art, but when I would say I'm an artist, I meant that like I used to paint, or I used to be a dancer, or I used to like I've done a lot of things within. I used to dance. Yeah, I was dancing for about 6-7 years.
Shit, what street?
So street and ballet.
Street and ballet.
Yeah, it was a weird combo.
That matches your image perfectly because you offset the roughness with this sartorial elegance. It makes sense. You float in between both worlds, bro. It's so sick, man. Shit.
Well,
how was ballet? I do remember you bringing this up once.
Yeah.
I can't remember where it was though. How long were you doing ballet for?
Only for about 2 years. It wasn't too long.
Yeah. Was this when you were younger?
Yeah. But it was so that I could like I wanted to be one of those hench ballet dancers. And then
them strong leg guys.
Yeah, because
they could balance on the baby toe.
All of that, because my legs are already hench, and I thought, what, let me try and like tone these up.
Yeah.
And then it's someone like, because I used to get into a lot of not trouble, but trouble came to me.
Yeah.
So I used to.
So your choice of attack would be kick or knee?
It would be a kick, yeah. Because like, if I had a powerful enough kick, people would just leave me alone.
Yeah,
so I took up ballet to develop my legs.
I took up ballet to work man on the road.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
it was a smart because no one else did it.
I love the out of the box thinking, bro. I took up ballet to Merc man that tried it with me. Damn.
No one knew about it though. I was hidden. I had that leotard on lock. No one knew that.
Shit, and you're not embarrassed to say anything like that?
Of course not. Why would I?
Why would you? Good question. Well, the majority of people that do get embarrassed is because
they don't believe in their craft,
or they worry about the opinions of other people.
Yeah, but fuck opinions. Like not in that way, but it's
in that way.
Everyone has in that way, but everyone has an opinion, and regardless of what I say, how I say it, and just anything. Like I could worry about my how I'm being perceived. I could worry about my perception to other people, but I know that the first thing people see when they see me now, anyway, is my hair. Especially if I'm wearing like a white shirt or a white t-shirt. Yeah. So I can't worry. I can't spend my time worrying about what people are going to think. They're just gonna ask me and find out. And if they don't ask me and find out, then they really don't matter to my life, sort of thing. Yeah. And that's it. I can't worry about that.
I agree with that, bro. Yeah. I kind of picked that up as I was growing because I'm always thinking and analysing, right?
Yeah.
But then I do a lot of reading as well. And I read a book. Again, I bring this guy up in this show a couple of times. Is Wayne Dyer. He's passed away not too long ago, a spiritual dude. And in one of his books, he talked about you can't predict what people are going to think.
Yeah.
You can't change it on the spot.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, there's millions and millions of people, or thousands of people that are going to judge you every day. If you can't control one, why worry about all of them, right?
Yeah.
So that kind of reinforced it to me.
Yeah.
When did you come to that conclusion that people's opinions don't matter? Because we're not brought up like that. We're always brought up kind of worrying, I think. Was that your phone or mine?
I think that was yours. I just put mine on silent.
Testicle.
Felt
nice though.
I don't know when I came to that conclusion. I knew that. Oh, actually, when I started growing my hair, and like, okay, so in Bonds, you couldn't grow your hair. At the time, you couldn't grow your hair.
Bonds is the school that we went to, by the way.
Yeah.
Which is Forest Gate. Secondary school in Forest Gate, St Bonaventure.
So you weren't allowed to grow your hair. If you were black, I'm gonna say that now. Like, if you were black, you couldn't grow your hair
because you were black, you couldn't grow your hair.
Yeah, because you were seen as unkept.
But
like,
if you're white, you can do a Wayne's World kind of.
You could grow your hair. It'll be fine. It was seen as fine, and I know that touched a lot of my peers in a way that they didn't even realize that they were being touched. Like it hurt, but they didn't know why it hurt. So I think a lot of us started growing our hair, and then you saw afros everywhere, you saw plaits and all that jazz.
Just to rebel.
Just to be like.
While you were in Bonds.
While we were in Bonds, yeah.
Even though you knew that you could get chucked out.
Yeah, but what were they gonna do? Chuck everyone out? Do you know what I mean? They couldn't do that.
So it was just a hair rebellion.
I guess so. Yeah, it was sick, and it was really cool. And I think it was when B2K came out as well.
Really?
So it was like let's rebel and somehow get girls because we have Camero. So it was that sort of moment. It was really cool.
Did it work? Cool. Did you get girls?
It worked.
Did you get St. Angela's girls or Sarah Bernard girls?
I got Angela's girls.
Yeah.
Because I never ventured to Benel. Benel was like, it was like a weird secret island that everyone went to that I didn't know about until like later on. But I was just focused on the Angeles because I knew, for me, the Angeles girls were just flames sort of thing.
Okay, I thought you were going to say the low-hanging fruit.
No. No, they were flames. I got my first girlfriend because I looked like Mario when I had plaits. And she was the flamest girl in really? School like at the time. Yeah, sick.
Mario. So she was a Mario fan.
She was a Mario fan. I only found out that because after she dumped me, she went out with another guy that looked like Mario. I was like, oh, okay, that's why, because I had plaits and I looked like Mario. Oh, okay.
Oh shit.
It was an awkward moment, but I was
you
thankful.
looked like the Mario from the first album, and then after that, she went on to the next one.
Yeah.
Shit, man.
Yeah, I was like, oh damn, all right.
Fuck her, man.
Well, no, not really. I mean, I think.
Sorry, I just got angry there.
At least she was honest, you know. It was that sort of thing. It's like,
yeah, that's true.
I'm not into you anymore. I was like, yeah, cool, fair play.
Yeah, honesty is your thing, though, isn't it?
Honesty is a big thing of me.
No, this is why I fucking love rolling with you, bro. Just jam with you, because it's not the fact that you don't give a shit.
Yeah.
It's just the fact that you are being yourself all the time.
Yeah.
And that's what it is.
Yeah.
Do some people find that a little bit odd when they first meet you? Or have you been fine so far? Or maybe you just don't even notice or care that you think that's cool.
I know that when people start talking to me, at first they think that I'm odd because there is no pretense, so they don't know how to judge the conversation. Because I don't necessarily do small talk sort of thing. I had this big thing with my mum about having small talk. I was like, Mum, why is there why do we have small talk? What's the deal with small talk? It makes no sense. Why would I want to talk small? Like, every word I say should be big. It should be a big word. Why can't we have big talk all the time?
Yeah.
Sort of thing. And
Big talk.
Like,
you even text like that, by the way.
Do I?
Yeah.
I don't see.
Bro, here's the text today. I noticed that today, right? Because I'm like you.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I know some people aren't used to big talk.
Yeah.
All the time. Right?
Okay.
So I put in a couple random bollocks in there, right?
Yeah.
So here's my message to you. Sorry, dude. I'm around 2 onwards. This is you to me. Cool, sir. Let's do 3 p.m. at mine if possible. Safe. No reply. Actually, 1 sec. No reply from Kieran. Today, 2:30. What's your address? I'll be there at 4. No full stop. Why full stop? It's big. It's small talk.
I said what I had to say.
And then can we do later, please, bro? That possible? Like 7. E15 1 and 8. Yeah, cool. Yeah, and then you're running late, and all you say is when you're running late, 7.30.
Yeah.
Send. Cool. I'm here. And like that's how you reply.
Yeah.
Some people might think that's rude.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't, because I know who you are. You're a get to the point kind of person.
Right.
And yeah, you just communicate the facts.
Yeah.
It's a good thing though.
I think it's. I completely understand why it's rude, like or why people would see it as rude.
Yeah.
But again, that's another thing where I'm not in charge of how your brain works. I'm just not in charge, and I can't sit down and worry about whether or not you're gonna think I'm rude or whatever. Because, like, if I was to be rude to you, you would know. You would really know, like, because I would come out and be like, I would just be rude.
When was the last time you had a fight, bro?
No, I haven't had a fight in years. I don't think I've had an argument in years, to be honest.
Yeah.
I don't make time for it. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not. I don't allow myself to be put into a position where I'm going to have an argument or I'm going to think. If I can see an argument is going to erupt, it's out of the ignorance, and I don't want to be in an ignorant place. So I'll just leave. Yeah. You know, that's it. Like.
Yeah, no, I love it. Like, you do what you do. Like, you do you blatantly. You have been doing you for ages.
Yeah.
That whatever it is that you've been doing, I've noticed has changed sometimes. Yeah. Like, I was driving up here thinking back, how did I meet Kieran? You just turned up uninvited to an individualism meeting. Yeah. Right? So you turn up uninvited to an individualism meeting in some food place somewhere. I can't remember where it was.
I think it was at a pub.
It was in a pub, and I didn't know you. Aaron didn't know you. No one knew why you were here, but you just sat in on the meeting. You obviously knew somebody. I don't know if it was.
It was Nigel. He literally said, "Yeah, come down to this thing." I was like, "Yeah, but why?" And he's like, "Oh, I just want you to meet the guys." I was like, "Okay." So I just chilled.
Yeah. And then you didn't say much. You had a little talk, and I think you got involved. And then and then you start turning up to meetings. And I remember to Aaron, I was like, "Yo, who's this guy? Who's this Kieran dude? Why is he coming to meetings?"
Yeah.
And then before we knew it, you were just on the team, coming up with ideas, going out doing your shoots and stuff. And I'm like, in hindsight, I'm like, shit.
Yeah.
This guy just came in under the radar. There was no formal introduction, but you were a great asset to the team when you were there. I mean, we've all gone our own separate ways now, but it was great when we were kind of gelled together and we're doing our things. What drew you to Indiv or to our team at the time?
I don't know. I have no idea. It was just, I was just getting on with what I was getting on with. Do you know what I mean? I think I saw what everyone was doing, and I thought, okay, cool, this is nice. How can I improve on that?
Yeah. What as in
add to it.
As in the stuff that they're putting out, or the energy that we had as
just
human
I think
beings?
a lot of it was the energy. A lot of it was me trying to put more of my work out as well.
Yeah.
Because at the time I wasn't putting anything out. I was just getting work and then keeping it to myself.
Yeah. Was that because you were anxious of your work? Were you scared to put it out?
No. It's just because I just didn't care. Like it was like,
so you do work and you just don't give a shit.
Yeah, no, because the work that I was getting is like I've got paid work.
Yeah,
I don't need to show anyone that I've done this. Like I'm not. I've never been one to really put myself out there and be like, hey, look at me, I'm doing this.
Yeah,
it's really bad for my career though. I think because I'm not.
You're not a promoter.
I'm not a promoter. I'm not a self promoter, and
yeah.
Like it's actually quite stupid because I should do it more, and I am doing it more now.
Yeah.
But
you know what? Sometimes, bro, and what I've learned is if that's not your thing, that's not your thing, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then you bring in somebody.
And yeah, exactly.
Right,
yeah, like, it makes
PR,
sense.
You have a manager that promotes you, or
precisely,
an agent or what.
Precisely. But then when I see someone doing a job that I don't see doing it well, I'm instantly like, okay, get off. I'm doing it now, sort of thing. So it's a hard balance, a difficult balance.
Yeah.
Like,
so you do everything yourself.
I do everything myself. So okay, look at the party that I throw, right?
Yeah. Which is the flyer you were just doing now.
Yeah. So I don't.
Oh shit.
No, see, that's the thing. So
it's not oh shit anymore.
Oh shit's done. Oh shit was in Old Street, and they tried to force us to just do house music.
Who's they?
The
venue.
The venue, which used to be wherever it was, I can't remember.
Yeah.
The Villain. Right, and then it's changed into some weird circus themed restaurant / thing, right?
Yeah.
So when we got in, they said, yeah, guys, you can still continue to do your night here, but you have to only do house music because the police don't want us. The police don't want you guys doing hip hop, R&B, any black music at all. Anything that which they classified as urban sort of thing.
Why do you think that is, bro?
Because they didn't want the chance to bring down the wrong crowd, whichever the wrong crowd is. Even though every single person in this country loves hip hop, R&B, blah 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 blah. Do you know what I mean? It was a really strange thing. But I guess when you see black promoters doing that, you assume they're going to bring just black people.
Yeah.
But I mean, you've met my friends. Like, I don't just know black people. In fact, the majority of people that I know, like, it's incredibly diverse, right? Yeah. And the thought of just having black friends doesn't make any sense to me anyway. Like,
why would you choose your friends?
Why would you choose to only know one certain type of person? It's insane. I
agree.
Like, you just lock yourself off from the rest of the world.
London does this to us, though. As in London, it depends. Well, London in the creative circle.
Yeah.
It is such a mixture. You might see someone that looks so middle class. You speak to them like, "Yo, wagwan, whoa," and that's what I love about London, man. And so I get it, bro. Our whole circle is very, very diverse.
Yeah, and that was the thing. So I told him, okay, well, we'll do one, see what happens, and blah blah. So we did one. No, we did two, and then I was like, no, I don't like this, and yes, I love my house music, but I don't love playing house music because I'm forced to play house music all the time.
You just don't like being told what to do, bro.
It's not even just that. It's just that it's not enjoyable. It's not fun for anyone to just listen to one thing. Yeah. Like if we were just house music promoters, or if we just listen to house music, then that's what our circle would would bring that down.
Yeah,
fine. We don't just listen to house music.
Yeah,
we listen to like many forms of music, some that no one's even heard of.
Yeah,
and to just limit ourselves to that, it's insane. So we left them and went to Alibi.
Yeah.
So
which is where you are now.
Which is where we are now. So we've been there for about 6-7 months now.
Yeah.
And they're just the best guys.
So how often do you put the rave on?
Every month, every third Saturday.
I haven't come to any of the Alibi ones, have I?
I don't think so. No.
Shit.
I'm surprised that you would love it.
Why have you not been inviting me, bro?
I invite everyone.
What kind of bullshit is this?
I send out an invite on Facebook to everyone every month, and then
I don't
everyone.
check Facebook.
No one checks Facebook. Everyone pauses it, and I'm just not a guy that
force.
Like I don't want to force you to come to my thing. Like I don't care. I don't care if you come. No, but you know it is. I don't care. Yeah, I'm not. No, it's not even just that. It's like I just don't care if you come. Like if you come, it will be. I'm inviting you to my thing because it's a nice thing to come to. It's free.
You'll enjoy it.
I think you enjoy it,
Yeah.
and I know you enjoy it.
Yeah.
Because I know my music. I know music that I play to you or anyone. You enjoy the music that I play to you. So come down to my party and listen to that music if you want to come to a party. The party's free. Yeah. I'm giving you free drinks. And you don't need to dress up and try to pretend that you're something that you're not. Like, come down, wear your dirty trainers and dance. Like, no bullshit. Why is there so much bullshit everywhere? It makes no sense.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm not trying to force you to do anything. If you want to come. If you don't want to come, don't come. That's perfectly fine with me because my rave is ram every time anyway. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
And it's ram full of random people, which is nice. It's cool, and everyone gets along. It's all love. It's beautiful. It's lovely. But I don't know. Like when I have random people come down, like people that are actually invited, I'm surprised to see them, and I'm like, I don't know, like it's surprising and it's nice. Like I see them and I have the biggest smile on my face. I get a bunch of adrenaline. I'm like, yo, it's beautiful to see you here. I'm so happy. Here's some drinks.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's really simple. It's really. And
so why'd you put the parties on then? If you're not making money, if you don't give a shit who actually turns up, why'd you put these parties on?
For fun, for love. That's all.
That's it, right?
Yeah.
Everything you do seems to be for that. You don't seem to have, and correct me if I'm wrong, ulterior motives for anything. No business plan for the artwork. No plan with the music as, okay, by this month we're going to release this and that, and then we're going to try and convert this into money.
No,
you just create.
I create knowing that anything that I do is going to eventually allow me to be alive. Sort of thing. So money comes from different places. Money comes from the party. I don't charge you for entry, but any little thing we get from the bar when we hit a certain point,
we make it back there.
We make it back and we put it to the studio rent or something. You know? So that's fine. That works for us. We don't need to make grinds off you. Like, I don't want your money. I don't care. Sort of thing. Like, you worked half your money. I want you to spend that money on whatever you want to spend it on. Yeah. Like, I mean, yes, I don't know. It's just. I just don't care. Just come down and have fun. It's just so easy. It's stress free.
For the people that don't know you, that are listening in, right? Where can they find out about your raves or your parties? Because they are sick. And before you even say that, bro, you are one of the best DJs I've seen in my life.
Thank you.
And I remember when I was interviewing Ozzy, and I said this to Ozzy because you guys roll as a team and as a group when you're spinning. Yeah. But if no one's listened to the Ozzy interview, or you haven't listened to whoever's listening, right? It's the way that you DJ. Yeah. No, fuck that. Sorry. Pull up. It's a lot about what you do. It's a lot about what you do. It's the way that you DJ. Yeah. It's obviously how you mix tunes. Yeah. It's the selection of tunes. But the way you DJ and the way you move, the way you get lost in it is so sick to see, bro.
I think that that's the best part of it for me. It's getting lost. Like I love that. That's the best moment I have.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? You forget everyone's there. So you don't play to the crowd? Do you?
No, I do. No, it's weird. I play. But again, see, this is where this whole thing of being able to recognize or understand different genres, right, and different people and different everything, you apply that to the crowd. So when you see a certain crowd come in, if they're not enjoying one style of music, then they will enjoy this style. If they don't enjoy that style, no. But you can only do that once you've understood that music and those people, sort of thing. So when I read a crowd, let's say I'm playing house, for example. Yeah. Any house that I've played to anyone of my friends or anyone that's come out before who don't enjoy house, love the house that I play, sort of thing. So for me, that shows it's not about the genre; it's more so about the music that you're choosing to play. Yeah, I can play you the best house set to me, and you will hate house, but you will love my set. Because there's a lot of love in that music, and that's literally it. It's just the music is just about it's energy. Yeah, to put it simply. Yeah. If you don't like that, I'll switch the tempo and go like from house to trap, because house is like at 130. Yeah. Trap is at like between 60 and 65 to 70 sort of thing. So you just do the double time. You just break it down, slow it down, whatever, and it's cool. And if you don't like that, then you slow it down even more. You do some slow jams, or you just cut it all off and go into bashment or something. But you know that you have the tunes there, you have the energy there, you have everything just there, ready. And that's it.
Thanks for the Snickers, by the way.
No worries.
I appreciate this, man. Do you plan your sets?
No, never.
Have you ever planned a set?
Nah.
I saw you and Ozzy at Carnival.
Yeah.
And where did you play that evening?
Paradise.
Was it? Oh yeah, Kensal Green, right?
Yeah.
And you knew that was a carnival after party. You knew it was going to be ram. You knew there's loads of people there, and there's loads of like celebrities and stuff go down there.
Yeah.
You didn't even plan that set.
What for?
I don't know, man.
It wouldn't make sense. It's not
because some people do. Like some DJs are like, okay, I'm gonna go to this club. This I'm gonna play from my commercial folder. I'm gonna do this.
No, I mean, because I have those folders set up, but I also like that night we just played just using our USBs sort of thing, and we went back to back, and people know Aussie for house, and I know house, and we make a lot of music together anyway. Yeah. So what I'm not gonna do is play a bunch of R&B to people that they didn't come here for R&B. Yeah. They came here to listen to hard hitting music, especially in that room. Yeah. Like,
did you enjoy that?
That was one of the best sets of my life.
Really? What made it the best?
You know, it wasn't even just set. It was playing at Deviation, because I've been going to that party for about 5 years, sort of thing. And when we got an email from them saying, yeah, do you guys want to go back to back? Because I did it before, but I wasn't on the flyer, right? And it was literally because Aussie was doing a 5-hour set, and he was like, yo, okay, can you like do it with me, sort of thing? Yeah. Not in a sort of like I need you, but just in a sort of it would just be nice. Let's just do it. Because obviously he would have done it for himself, minor. But so we did that and we smashed it up. I don't know what happened in those 5 hours, but I know we both just zoned out and just the room was just rammed.
Oh my god, bro! I would have loved to come.
It was insane.
I'm sorry, because you guys did invite me, and I think I had other plans.
Yeah, which is cool. But again, I thought of you during that set. I thought, like, because I know certain people that listen to house that I listen to, sort of thing. I thought about you and I thought, oh, Rube, like, you would have loved that. Like, you would have been, because it was just 5 hours of straight house.
Was it? What were you doing? 10 minutes each, 5 minutes each?
No, just going back to back with just whatever, just
really. So he'll do a little while and then you'll take over. A free for all
sort of thing. Yeah. Or like if he thought of something during what I was doing, then he would just jump on.
Really, he'll just what does he? What's the process? Does he tap you? Does he push you? Does he get the fuck off? Does he just line up the next song?
Just line up, just line up. Just whatever.
Serious?
It's really not a thing because
so
we've got.
It's all a feeling.
No, because we've got headphones that
Right, is that phone playing out of the monitors?
Yeah.
You could answer it on loudspeaker.
I'm not answering that phone. This person, no, you have no idea. This person, I've avoided this person for about 6 months. You know what? Okay, let's do
it. Let's talk about this. Yeah, I want to know.
Like, cause I'm not trying to be rude or anything, right? Yeah. But this person has been calling me for the past maybe 3 to 6 months. Right. I've told them that I don't want to speak to them anymore. Because what you're offering me isn't something that I want out of life. Yeah. Yes. So it's again, maybe that's rude. I don't know, but it's just something rude. It's just honest, true, right? Yeah. And we came to a mutual understanding, and because things started, and they were under false pretenses to me, anyway, at least. Okay. So I told her, okay, what are we doing? Because it's not what I'm enjoying, right? Yeah. And it's not what you said that you wanted to do. So I said before we start anything, let's just call it off because clearly we have different paths. Yeah. 3 to 6 months down the line, you're still calling my phone after I've told you what's going on a few occasions. Where's your self-respect? Not in a rude way. I'm trying because what I'm trying to understand is that we've broken this down. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Enough for you to know I don't want to be around you. Yeah. I don't enjoy your vibes. I don't enjoy you. Yeah. Right? Why on earth would you want to continue to disrespect yourself for someone who doesn't want to be a part of your life? Yeah. Why do you want to be a part of my life? I don't enjoy you. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yes. I know how harsh it sounds. I know how harsh it sounds. But I wouldn't want to. I'm not going to force myself on anyone else who isn't trying to be a part of my life. Yeah.
Do you think
it's a bad vibe? It's terrible energy.
I understand. Do you think said person, right, is hanging on to an ideal of what they have in their mind?
Yes, definitely.
Of what things should be.
Definitely. And but that's the unfortunate thing, and I think the worst thing about it is that sometimes I feel that I would have to actually be rude to that person for them to get the message. Like I would have to be an arsehole to you.
But you know what? Sometimes
consciously to
you have to be a conscious arsehole.
Yeah. I have to write a script for myself.
Yeah. You know what?
say this
sometimes in life, Kieran, I think I would never take that as the first route. I wouldn't. It tends to work in sevens for me. Yeah. If 6 times I've told you this isn't working and we shouldn't do this, and on the 7th time.
On the 7th day.
This is on the 7th day. Oh shit! There's religious reference here. And the thing is, with me, I don't build up. I don't from 1. I don't get slightly angry, and 2. I don't get slightly angry. It's just the normal. It's just the normal. No on 6, and then just devil rage.
Yeah.
Just devil rage on the 7th. Man. I don't know how many it takes for you, but it's devil rage.
No, I'm far too patient. But the thing is,
that's a mixed bag for you though, because you you don't do small talk.
Yeah.
You're quite straight laced.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you believe you're patient.
Yeah.
Are you on crack? Are you drunk? What are these coronas doing to you? Or do you actually think that you are both?
I am both. Like not doing small talk isn't because I'm impatient. It's because I just don't see the point in doing small talk.
Yeah.
I can do small talk if you want to have small talk, but I'll let you know that what we're doing, what we're talking about, is highly irrelevant. It's not conducive to life, right? And I'll make you aware of that. I will say those words, and I'll say why are we talking about something that doesn't that doesn't add to our lives?
Yes, I get it.
Because I don't want to devalue your life, so let's talk.
Yeah,
let's actually talk about something.
I'm exactly the same. I'm results driven. I'm all about where is this going? What are we gaining from this? What are we making? What are we building?
Yeah.
And this is why I spend a lot of time alone.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Understandably.
I've built the bunker, like the loft studio I have.
Yeah.
I've built a bunker and I go in there and I turn everything off.
Yeah.
And I work on my vision.
Yeah.
You do the same thing.
Yeah, but I'm here.
Yeah, no, but this is what I'm saying. It is Saturday night.
Yeah.
What's the time? 10 p.m. on Saturday night.
Yeah.
And you're in the studio on your ones.
Yeah.
And I've interrupted your tranquility. Sorry about that.
It's cool.
Because you're doing a fly and then you're about to go and make some music.
Yeah.
Is this do you do this regularly?
It's my day-to-day, more or less, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't do a fly every day, but I'd be either editing something upstairs or I'd be making music down here. It's my life.
It's 10 o'clock, though. What time
what does that mean?
No. Okay. That's what I'm trying to understand. So the common understanding of time means F all to you.
I mean, I can't... It doesn't make sense.
Do you measure your days by time or do you measure your days by results?
I measure my day by
what you've done or what you haven't done.
Well, no, it's like I don't have a bedtime.
Yeah.
You know, I don't say I'm going to get home at this time, I'm going to sleep for this amount of time, then I'm going to wake up and do this thing. That's just not how my work.
So your whole
works.
Life is just rides on vibes.
Yeah, well, it's not just that. It's like, no, okay, when I'm tired, I'll go to sleep.
Yeah.
I can't tell myself when to be tired.
Yeah.
But I know that, I think most nights I'll leave the studio about, 3, 4 in the morning, right?
Just get a bus home, because you don't drive, do you?
I can drive, not legally, but I just, I mean, I drive here and there, but I don't, I'm not doing any long hauls. But, I just get a bus home because the reason why I'm at this studio is because a friend of mine said, here's some space. Here's how much it will cost. I'm like, cool. Where's it located? There? Okay. I know that I can get a bus from here, like one single bus from here to here, and it'll take me 27 minutes to get here. Or 27. Of course I timed it.
Yeah. And in that 27
minutes
minutes of transit, what are you doing? Listening to music?
Listening to music. That's
not
it.
social media, checking what's going on. You don't care.
Oh, no, I'll do both. But I listen to music and go on Instagram to look at pictures. I like pictures.
You're a visual person.
Yeah. And then I'll get here and then do my work. Yeah. And then whatever.
I mean, you're very black and white, no pun intended, because right now, if you guys see what this guy's wearing, it is literally just black and white. Black hat, white shirt, white jeans, black and white Converse, black socks, black braces. Why do you dress like this? Because, I mean, you've always had a very unique style, bro. Yeah. Like always, but it's always been ridiculously minimalistic, straight monochromatic.
Yeah.
If veering towards one color for the most part, like I've known you all in black.
Yeah.
Right, and then I saw you at Aaron's little birthday gathering in his house the other day. And then all of a sudden you were all in white with splashes of black, and I'm like, okay, what has happened? Is there a new phase in your life? Is
who knows?
Sort
maybe
of creative christening. What's going on?
Maybe I just like these white trousers. I'm a big fan. I like them a lot. I've got 2 now.
Your wardrobe must be like a funeral director's rent out.
I thought about that, but no, it's not. It's like literally, it's half and half. Because I've got just my white shirts, my white t-shirts, 2 white trousers. Then I've got my black jackets, three black shirts.
Yeah.
A bunch of black trousers, and then just life.
How come so strictly on those colours?
It's not strict. It's just easy.
Okay, because it's timeless.
Yeah. Well, no. It's easy. I mean, I wake up, I get up, and put on clothes and leave. I don't have to think about what I'm wearing.
But people would think you think about what you're wearing because of how well it's put together. And
that's the issue, because I think about what I buy. That's the difference. When I buy something, it's because I want to wear this for this particular reason. I don't just pick up random things and be like, yeah, this will be good for now. Like it doesn't make sense, sort of thing.
So that means everything looks good. So when you put it all together, it's always going to stand out.
Again, see, and that stemmed from another argument with my mum. So many arguments with my mum. It's not okay, maybe not arguments, debates, just heavy debates about my choices in life, sort of thing. Which is one of the greatest things I have with her. It's really cool.
Yeah.
So I think I was about 15.
Yeah.
And like I had my good clothes, and then I had clothes that I would just wear about wherever I was
raggedy,
going.
mufti yard.
Yeah,
guys.
and then I started just wearing my good clothes, right? My mom noticed and said, "Why are you wearing those good clothes out to do the thing?" I said, "Mom, why can't all my clothes just be good clothes? Why do I have to have bad clothes and good clothes? It makes no sense. Why would I want to have bad clothes?
Yeah.
That's not a want of mine."
Yeah.
Sort of thing.
That's not one of mine.
Yeah. And I think, at a very young age, at least I think it's quite young to be thinking that. It's like, what are my wants in life? What do I want out of it? And what are my little individual wants? Do I want bad clothes? No. So should I have bad clothes? No. So should I chuck out my bad clothes? Yes.
Yes. Bro, you need to write a book, bro. Seriously, man. Like, the lessons you give, right, are a mixture of all the lessons of a lot of stuff that I've learned through everything, through life.
Yeah.
And it just comes down to decisiveness.
Yeah.
If you can't be certain, be definite about what direction you want to go in.
Yeah.
And you're really definite about near enough all the choices you make.
Yeah.
From the people you hang around with, to the music you play, to
Very
the
much
clothes
so.
you wear.
Very much so. Yeah.
To the pictures you take, to the subjects you pick.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Do you have a definite aim? I mean, I kind of asked you this earlier on with, let's take your music, for example.
Yeah.
Right? I know you enjoy playing out.
Yeah.
With the music you make, what do you do with it? Because you must have archives upon archives.
I do. I only recently started putting out music. And see, that's another issue. Like, I went to a certain label and they're really interested. But now we're having a battle deciding which sort of music I put out first, or just. So
like, are they like managers?
Essentially, yeah. But it's difficult because I grew up and I know so much different music. I grew up in different music and I know how to play certain music, how to make certain music. I can't just make one genre.
Yeah.
So when people ask, what sort of music do you make, I just have to say electronic, because that
covers it all.
Because it does cover it all.
You don't want to be narrowed down to one, though, do you?
No. But I also don't want to. Like, I want to make money, and to make money nowadays with the.
You have to be grouped.
You have to be grouped, and like the people that listen to music are young and have short attention spans.
Right.
So
the people that listen to me, I mean, everyone listens to music. Right? The people that are consuming it and buying it for the most part.
Yeah, people that are going to shows, that are going to like festivals and blah blah.
People
blah.
that engage with the scene.
Yeah, they engage with a certain artist because they only make one certain type of music.
Okay.
Right. So like, if you're going to listen to Drake, Drake for blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
Ben UFO for blah 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 blah. You know all these different artists, but you know them for one reason.
Yeah.
I don't have that one reason, and like the same, I don't have one type of friend. Same, I don't have one type of anything. I just don't. I don't. Yeah. I enjoy many things because I've investigated, I've researched those things, and I enjoy them. So I soak them in and pour it back out.
Isn't that gonna be a problem when it comes to trying to turn this into money? Is that what you're enduring at the moment? Is that what you're enduring at the moment?
Yeah, that's the exact drama that's happening right now. I sent them a private SoundCloud link, and they're like, "Yeah, this is all great. What are you gonna focus on?" And I'm like, I don't know. That's your job. No, like let me know, or let me know what I can do.
Thing. That's the same with me.
Yeah, it's difficult.
Because when you're burdened, not gassing us, but when you're burdened with the ability to do a lot of things, and you enjoy doing a lot of things, and you kind of follow whatever's stimulating you at that time.
Yeah.
It's hard to kind of cut it all down and do one thing.
Yeah.
But I just recently listened to this audiobook called The One Thing. Bro, it's so good.
Yeah.
It talks about, especially people like us that do loads of things, how to build upwards rather than outwards.
Yeah.
We need to cut things off and just do the one thing.
Yeah.
And so I'm trying to work out what it is. I know with me, sorry to bring this on to me, entertainment is my thing.
Yeah.
But within entertainment, what is it? Do you know what I mean? And that's hard. And I don't know if I'm one of those people that will never nail the one thing.
Yeah.
But my output to the world is a mixture of things, but it comes under an umbrella of entertainment, maybe. That's how I'm looking at it.
Well, that's what I was thinking about, because I found this guy called Flume.
Yeah,
right?
Flume, F-L-U-M-E.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. He's an Australian kid.
Yeah.
Very pretty boy, sort of thing. And I think that's part of his selling point.
Yeah.
He makes great music, though. Don't get me wrong. He makes amazing music. But his thing, like, he doesn't just make one genre. But if he does, it's, let's just call it, once again, electronic. Yeah. But it's high energy. It's festival music, essentially. Yeah. And he does it well. And I think a lot of his income, or the way he's essentially made it, was by having the right people around him. And I think I'm just trying to find those right people to be around me who know how to sell my music in a certain way.
Okay. So do you actively search for these people, or are you just very aware if... You'll know one when you see one?
I'm actively searching now.
Yeah.
Before I wasn't, until that track that I put out came out. So
which was?
So that was the Rihanna remix.
Yeah.
Right?
Which is out on SoundCloud.
It's out on SoundCloud now.
What SoundCloud is it?
It's on Annie Mac's SoundCloud right now, because we put out on her Fresh Music Monday. Like she heard it, she was like, "Yeah, cool, I'll put it out for you." I was like, "Okay, sick."
Did you get permission to remix that? Or did you just chop it up?
No, we just chopped it up. We just found the acapella and I was like, "Cool, like this is sick. Let's make a remix."
Yeah.
Just did it and then gave it to her, and she was like, "Yeah, this is amazing."
How did you give it to her? You met her? Do you know her?
No, a guy that we signed a little EP to knows or lives. He lives across the road from her or something like that.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Yeah,
connection there."
Yeah. It was random.
Scene.
It's a really
random that's interesting, because you don't have a real aim. You've been doing everything that you want to do, but now you're starting to try to commercialize your work. Yeah. And so you're going through that phase now, working out how that works.
Yeah, I mean, well, if I do have my real aim is to create and be happy. That's the
create
aim.
And be happy.
Yeah.
It isn't to make a #1 album. It is to create your work, put it out, and be happy.
Yeah, but my work isn't just music. Again, like you know, it's so that whole my entire aim is just as me, Kieran Pharaoh, the entire body, right? Yeah. Create whatever you create. Be happy, spread joy. That's it. It's really that easy.
And then just die.
And then die.
Yeah.
I think that's lovely. Like I think that's a good message. You know.
I agree. I'm in the same boat, bro. We're in the same boat, homie. This is why we're kindred spirits, man. Do you know what I mean? I'm not just gassing you. Yeah. Maybe you're sniggering at me, going, whatever, you dickhead. But I truly believe that. I admire your mindset. Because I see similarities between us.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people won't understand what we do or why we do it. Yeah. Especially when my close family, I'll be complaining to them, but they're like, "Reuben, but you've chosen to lock yourself in the studio and not get a job. So why are you complaining that you've got no money?" Yeah. But there you go, man. Are you happier creating or seeing people's reactions to your creations? So do you like the payoff or do you like the process?
It's 50-50. Yeah, definitely 50-50. The process is what keeps me alive. Yeah. It's what brings energy into my body, my soul, whatever. Right? It's what makes me keep on. And the reaction is like, I don't know, it's just nice. It's just another nice thing.
But do you care though? What someone said, you know what, this is shit. Yeah. Not this is alright, but this is total and utter gremlins poo.
I wouldn't be offended.
You would you? No, would you blacklist them in your mind, or?
I'd want to know what makes them think that.
And then what? Go and change?
No, just no.
Just be aware.
Yeah, it's just knowledge. Knowledge is power, and you can understand. It's a lot of it's understanding. So it's understanding why certain people think a certain way.
Yeah.
That's why I choose to know different people of different races, of different backgrounds, different ages, right? Because you learn from them. You learn why they think one thing is one way, blah 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 blah. A lot of it is about communication. That's why, I mean, a lot of the time, I don't know if you see me, but I'm usually the quietest person in the room, right?
Until you're on the decks. No, but then you don't talk.
But I don't talk.
Yeah. Your body communication, if they say 80% plus is non-verbal, your body communication becomes so loud when you're on the decks.
Yeah, because, I mean, and that's my energy coming out.
Yeah.
Sort of thing. But when I'm not talking, because the reason why I'm not talking is because I'm listening.
You could be mistaken for a mannequin.
Yeah, easily.
In many ways.
I'm sorry. And the thing is, I've heard,
in the corner, dressed in white.
I've heard that it's that people perceive me again as being quite rude because not rude, not even rude, just
standoffish.
That's it. That's the word. Standoffish and no, not unapproachable. Stush. Yeah. There you go. I'm not stush.
Yeah.
I'm just listening. I'm just analysing you, and I think that makes people uncomfortable.
But when you look like you look, right, which commands attention, which near enough attracts attention, right? Because you're a good-looking dude. You're not about as no homo. You're not about as Brian Road. Do you know what I mean? Your dreads are pristine, and you dress really, really well.
Thank you.
So you stand out. You command attention. You draw attention. And when you get that attention, and you're just there being mute, people are like, "Yo, do you want us to communicate? You're bringing us in, and you're not giving us anything. Maybe that's something."
Yeah, but it's not my job to give you anything. Again, I don't know you. You know, it's not my job to make you.
This is just who I am.
Maybe if I was a different kind of person, I would try to entertain you every 2 seconds. But I'm not trying to entertain you unless I'm on the decks trying to entertain you. You know, that's my job for that moment is to make you happy.
Into that mode.
Yeah, but just because I'm not talking to you doesn't mean I'm trying to not make you happy.
Exactly.
do you know what I mean?
Beef with you?
Yeah, like why are you starting beef with me? I haven't done. I literally haven't done or said anything to you. At what point did you become offended at my existence?
Spurs from their insecurity.
Exactly.
And how they think a scenario should run.
Exactly, and then again, I use that to try and understand people once again. Like, why are you offended? If I meet anyone else that is quiet. Yeah. If I see anyone that isn't talking in the room, I'm like, yo, I like you. I respect you because I know what you're doing. You're analysing. Yeah. You're listening. Yeah. People miss that nowadays. They don't listen. They talk so much and they just end up talking shit, and it's so unfortunate because they believe. So much small talk. Well, it's the small talk again, but they don't realise how much
they give away about themselves.
And how much smaller they make themselves. With that small talk. Yeah. Yeah. Because you just don't add value. If I'm doing something that isn't added value to my life, I'm very aware of it, and I want to stop it straight away.
That's so good, man. So am I.
So, yeah.
Like when you're on a shit date.
Yeah, yeah. Like if I'm on a shit date, I'll be like, you know what? Not really feeling this. Yeah. Like, let's not waste each other's time. An hour's a long time. Let's not waste it.
Is eating and sleeping a waste of life?
Sorry, excuse me. Just burped.
It's your mic anyway, bro.
Oh, cool, groovy.
You're hitting both. Oh, you finished one corner and you moved on to the next. I thought you were just dueling them.
Oh no,
wow, that's new.
No. Speedy Gonzalez.
Yeah.
Sorry, say that again. What were you saying? Oh, eating and sleeping.
That's it. Is eating and sleeping a waste of life?
Of course not.
Okay.
You know what? Okay. Eating.
Is it a waste of time?
No, eating good food.
Yeah.
Is not wasting time. It's eating good food. It's enjoying. It's adding to your life because you're making a choice to eat good food, right? I don't mean good food as in like health food or veganism. I just mean like you could eat the worst pizza in the world. Like I mean worse for your health. But because you got all these fatty ingredients, you got a bunch of bacon and cheese and all that jazz all on your pizza because you wanted it at that time to make you happy and to fill your stomach. That's great. That's not a waste of time. That's amazing. Yeah. And if you get tired because of that, even better because you're tired and now you're going to sleep and then you wake up and get on with whatever you're doing.
Yeah. The reason I ask is because you seem like someone that's once you got your eyes on a project and yours, it's all systems go until it's done. Because I'm like that, right? So I'm working on the edit. Yeah. I'll bring the food up and I'll still be trying to hit the space bar with all rice on my hands and all that. Yeah. I don't know if you're the same.
No.
Okay, that's good.
No,
you can stop.
I have to stop.
Okay.
Because my mind goes like a million miles an hour.
Do you have ADHD, ADD?
You're the third person that's asked me that in the past year. It's surprising, but yeah, I did some research and I thought I kind of self-diagnosed myself, and I was like,
Me too.
oh, actually, I have ADHD. But then I'm like, or ADD, whatever it is. But then I'm like, yeah, but fuck that, because anyone that was told that as a child was put on a bunch of pills and shit.
Yeah.
And then now they don't have it apparently, but now they're just numb to the world. It's crap.
Yeah.
It's utter and complete crap. I just want to do things.
Yeah. Maybe the people that say that we have ADD, maybe it's because
it's not a condition.
Maybe it's because we understand that nothing exists other than the present moment, and we can't be wasting it. We should be doing something in it.
Yeah.
And so we actually capitalize on every moment.
Yeah.
Well, the most you don't. So we don't have ADHD. Kiss us.
Yeah, but that's dry. I think.
You said that's dry.
That's dry. It's very dry. Because
my theory's dry.
No, not your theory. The action of not doing it, like people who say
just wasting life.
Sort of thing. My thing isn't, or maybe it is. It's just being aware of what you're doing. Just being aware of yourself.
Yeah.
I could be sitting in a room doing nothing, but that's because I've made a choice to do nothing, not because I'm not doing anything.
Yeah, I love it.
Do you know what I mean?
I get it.
There's a difference. There's a reason why I'm doing this, and it's to either be at peace or to just, hey, I'm not doing anything right now. This is nice. And then I'll stop doing nothing and do something else.
Yeah.
But the act of doing nothing is doing something.
Yeah. You're at peace. Yeah.
And I'm at peace.
You think a lot, man. How did you get into... Two questions, because I know we've been talking for an hour and you still got some work to do, right?
Oh, really?
How did you get in... Yeah.
Yeah, we can go for whenever. I don't care. Yeah.
How did you get into photography, and then how did you get into music? So how did you get into photography first?
I dropped out of school a day before my exams. College, I should say. A day before my exams. I still passed, unfortunately. But because I say that because like the whole reason why
angry that you passed.
Not angry, just
you didn't go to the exams, you passed, and you're pissed.
Yeah, because it was more like
that's next level G living.
No, because I left because I didn't want. It was a choice. Again, it was another choice that I made. Right. I've always hated school. I've never hated education. I've always hated the school, and it was this whole difference between like knowledge and education. And I would have to separate the two and say, education is being at school. Like you're being told what to learn, and you have to learn those things. So you're being educated by people that don't even care about what they're teaching you.
You're being directed.
You're being directed. Yeah. And then you would acquire knowledge outside of school and actually enjoy things. Yeah. So I would I broke down twice in college, and I said, why am I? It got to a point where I was like, okay.
You had breakdowns then?
Yeah, completely. Like, yeah, crying outside the school and like just it was a terrible moment. I don't even want to talk about it. It's the worst. And then what happened?
Because you feel you were trapped and being led.
I was trapped. I didn't feel like I was being trapped. I was trapped. And I told my mum, I was like, I'm not going in. I've been doing this weird school thing for the past 10 odd years, and it's never made me happy. Why are you making me do this? Why are you making me be unhappy?
Yeah.
Just so that I can aspire to work in a place that also makes me unhappy.
Further unhappy.
Yeah, it's complete insanity. I'd rather be a tramp. Like, I'd rather be happy doing something that I know is, I don't know, it's my choice sort of thing. And the whole dropping out thing was me saying, okay, you haven't been enjoying this for the past 10 odd years. You either make a choice to not enjoy it now completely and to just stop doing something that you don't enjoy, and not have the opportunity, like don't have the opportunity to get a standard 9 to 5. Don't give yourself that because you don't want that. Don't create an opportunity for something that you don't want. That's a waste of time. So I did it, and I said, okay, cool. What am I going to do now? So I did graphic design. And
how did you know graphic design was the next step for your life?
Well, I was,
because you were just interested in creating.
No, yeah, I was using it to like design like CD covers and stuff.
So you done graphic design by yourself?
Yeah, I was self-taught.
So you stopped going to college?
Yeah.
So this is after bonds?
It's after bonds.
So you were supposed to go sixth form?
No, I was in sixth form. I dropped out in sixth form. Like literally a day before my exams.
Year 12.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Whatever it is. Or, no, year
first
13.
Year. Oh shit, the finals.
The finals.
So you done
yeah,
2 years of that.
Yeah. And I was like, yeah, no, I'm not doing this anymore, sort of thing. It was like I just didn't want to do it. And but during that time, I was doing CD covers and stuff for friends and random people.
Yeah.
And then I got a job I dropped out, and a week later I got a job in some design consultancy. It was a weird thing. I don't know how it happened, but someone put me forward for it.
Yeah.
Started working there, and then I didn't like it.
I'm listening.
No, I know. Yeah, and then I didn't like it, and then I just left. No, I didn't like it.
Yeah.
And I was getting really crappy pictures to edit for them. So
you hated being there.
I hated being there.
You hated everything you were doing.
And everyone was a liar, and it was all just a bunch of just terrible moments.
Just bollocks.
So I thought, okay, I don't want to be here, and the pictures they're sending me are terrible, so I'm going to just start taking pictures myself. So I bought a camera, taught myself how to use the camera, met another guy named Bernard Miller, who's like a sick American photographer. He took me into his studio and taught me for about 3 years how to use like studio lighting.
Yeah.
Because before I was just using completely natural light.
Yeah.
And then it just popped off from there. I got my own studio, started shooting,
that was down in New Cross.
That was in New Cross, yeah. Sick. That was really cool.
So from graphic design, then accidentally went into photography.
Yeah.
You were shadowing this guy.
Yeah.
You learned.
Yeah.
So you never really decided to become a photographer. You kind of fell into it. You were guided into it.
Yeah.
So now, do you call yourself? You're a creator.
I'm a creator. It's the easiest way to say it. Yeah.
Do you think more people know you as a music head or a
I have no idea, and I think that's another issue. I don't know what people know me as. Most people don't know what I do. Like, if anyone knows me for music, they don't know that I do photography. If anyone knows me for photography, they don't know that I do music. Like, it's a really weird one.
So how did you get into music then?
I've always been into music. I've always done it.
Because I know your bro, one year younger than me, DJ Pecci, massive DJ back in the day.
Right. And
I mean, still is.
Yeah.
Still is.
Yeah.
Like when I was younger, when I first learned about pirate stations and DJs and whatever.
Yeah.
Pecci was the dude, man.
Yeah. Well, he
was the dude that was getting the girls back then.
Yeah.
When I didn't even know how to do.
Still is. Like, see, that was weird because obviously growing up in my flat, like he would throw. I wouldn't say parties, but it's just jams, right? So everyone will come through, like so obviously like D Double, Kano, Dizzy, they were all just in my front room, just MCing and stuff.
Yeah,
I hated it because at the time I'm like, what? How old is I? Like 10 maybe or 9 even, and I've got these hooded up dudes with a bunch of like girls, and everyone's carrying like knives and smoking weed in the flat, and I'm sitting here thinking, am I gonna die today? This isn't cool. I don't want to be here right now. No, but it was a really weird moment, and then but because of that, because I had to be there, I would just watch him play, and I would learn by watching him, and then when everyone would leave, including him, I would just practice on the decks, sort of thing, and just do my thing, and that was it.
Then that's how. But you were DJing at home for ages before you actually played out.
I only started playing out.
Was that because you were in the shadow of your brother and you didn't think you were good enough?
Yeah, definitely.
Fuck. How long did that last?
I don't know, because I only started playing out maybe 2 years ago, if that.
Yeah, but you're such a confident DJ, bro. I would have never thought that.
Yeah, but it's just I'm in my zone. Do you know what I mean? I'm not even trying to perform or anything. It's just this is what I'm doing. This is what I'm doing, and you like it, so it's cool. It's nice.
What do you want written in your tombstone?
I'm not gonna have a tombstone.
Oh my god, you're gonna be cremated? Really?
Yeah. Well, yeah. So the idea is to So my birthday is New Year's Eve, right?
Yeah.
And I love fireworks.
Yeah.
So my idea is to die, be cremated, and put into 10 fireworks.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Just to literally just be blown up again.
Put me into 10 fireworks, and then for the next 10 years on my birthday, just dash one. Yeah.
Bro, that's so sick.
I think that'd be brilliant.
What, in different countries or what?
No, just
wherever,
man.
Just in the ends.
Yeah, whoever's like around me at that time, just take care of my ashes, you know.
That is sick. Are you scared of death?
Oh God, no. What for? That makes no sense.
Do you think there's life after death?
No, but I also don't know what's after death because no one.
So you don't think that far?
I can't think that far. I'm a human. It's impossible for me to think that far. I can't think beyond something I haven't experienced.
Yeah.
It makes no. That's what racism is. That's
projections.
Exactly. Yeah, it's assuming something that you have no idea about because you haven't encountered anyone like that.
And it's grouping your thoughts.
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah, it's bollocks.
I can't think beyond what I know.
Shit, man. All right, so do you have an aim? I'm gonna wrap this.
What do you
now.
mean, an aim?
Like, you're a creator.
Mm.
You're a photographer.
Mm-hmm.
You're a DJ. And what I've learned about you is God knows what you might be
and a producer.
next. And a producer, yeah. We haven't even talked about making music.
Yeah,
we're in your studio now.
Well, I've been making it for about 10 years as well.
Flipping out.
No one knew. I don't tell.
You've
I
just
told
been
you.
making for so
I don't
long.
tell anyone what I do. I'm not a self promoter. I just don't.
Yeah.
There's no bragger. There's no.
Yeah. Oh well.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna push this interview. you're stuck now. People are gonna finally know. People are gonna finally know who that black mannequin guy in the corner is and all about him. Do you have an aim for your life? Do you want to stand for an idea? Do you want to create amount of work? Do you want to make a change?
No, I just want. Yeah, I want to inspire. That's the.
Inspire
the
what?
Children
To
be better
at
life.
Good. All right. I had to
Literally
get
that. Literally that. That's
yeah.
it.
Because I want to inspire people to have the courage to do what the hell they want to do. That's my overall mission.
But I think that's where I take issue. I don't trust people because people are adults. I can't. Adults, they're so.
They're programmed.
Yeah, they're already there.
Misled.
It's children. You have to teach them.
Yeah.
So that when they become adults, they teach everyone else and all that. Like,
yeah, I get
it's
you.
kids, man.
So then I also hope that there's some malleable minds listening to my stuff or watching my journey.
Yeah.
That can learn. I mean, there's loads of adults that
Yeah.
there's some that I've listened to and that I spoke to that I swayed or change what they're doing, which is great. There's some people that maybe hate what I'm doing. Again, I don't care.
Yeah.
But it is, if we can inspire someone to think about doing their own thing with conviction, and they can inspire someone else, it will finally get down to the next generation of people.
Yeah, exactly. And when I say to like inspire people to be better or inspire children to be better, it's not like better people. Just aspire to be better for yourself. Yeah. Want more for yourself and understand that your want is your want, not anyone else's, not your mum, not your dad's, not any, like, make sure that you want what you want. Yeah. Or at least find out what it is and just go for it. It's just it's the best way. I couldn't imagine being in a 9-to-5 that I didn't enjoy right now. I mean, I don't have one anyway, but I couldn't. Yeah. But if I was to have one, I would definitely enjoy it. Yeah. It wouldn't make sense.
I love speaking to you, man. Thank you for letting me invade your Saturday.
Yeah. No.
In the studio, bro. Keep doing what you're doing, and I say this to everyone I speak to. If I can help with anything, shout me and invite me to your parties.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Send me a message, bro. I'm not on Facebook, man. Shit, bro, keep up the good work, man, and just keep doing your stuff, bro. Because like you're an inspiration. There's a few people out here that when I look at them or when I jam with them, I'm like, yeah, man. Yeah. I know you're just genuinely you.
I can't be any other way, man.
I appreciate that. Is there anything you want to ask me before we end this interview? We've been doing a nice hour 10 now.
Hour 10. What? Nah.
Was anything else you want to say to the world?
Nah, just live, man.
Just come and stroke my dreads.
Nah. You know, if you are going to stroke my dreads, just ask me. It's fine. It's fine because you want to learn. Like I'm here to teach. It's cool, but don't touch me. Like without asking me first.
Yeah. Safe, bro. Have a good one, man.
Cool.
So don't touch him without asking him first. To be honest, in hindsight, I think that's the standard approach we should take with anyone. To be honest, although I have been one to break those rules violently. No, I'm joking, I haven't. But that is Kieran Pharaoh, photographer and DJ extraordinaire. All his social handles are PHRH_. So please, like, check him out, follow him if you like him. If you see him out, say hello, man. Say you're inspired by the interview and just tell him to keep doing what he's doing, man, because all of us need constant fuel. Thank you very much. My name's been Reuben Christian. Check out my stuff on ReubenChristian.com. And if you do want to follow me, interact with me on social media, it's all /Reuben Christian, other than Instagram, which is Reuben Christian 1. If this is the first time you heard one of my Do You interviews and it's floating around online, the rest of them are on SoundCloud SoundCloud.com. Don't make sure you put the .com in there, or it's just gonna give you error messages, error. SoundCloud.com /Reuben-Christian. Keep doing you guys. Keep elevating. I'll see you on the other side, or I'll catch you on the other side. Actually, what is the other side? Why do people say that? I don't know why I said that, man. Yeah, just good luck with your life. Thank you. you're here to do and go and do that. You, because before you know it, you're gonna be dead. Aren't you? And you know that I know that you know it's the truth. Come on, get up. Do you, please? Thank you.